Alright, it's Wednesday, 11:33 a.m. Once again, overslept. Fell asleep about 1:30 a.m. Was hoping to get back on track. Get up at about 4:30. Had all 3 alarms set. And drive Lyft from 5 to 9 and do some wag walks and get maybe some caviar orders, and then once again 5 to 9 again tonight, and then clean up with Alicia and Rafa at our place, like a monthly cleaning day. But woke up to the alarms and was like, all right, yeah, let's just sleep 5-10 more minutes. Didn't just get up, take a shower, do something right away. Wasn't feeling it, just was not feeling it after 3 hours of sleep, and passed back out until 10:30. But positive, I got to defecate in the morning. Got that out my system, and while I was doing that, I found 3 wag walks lined up pretty nicely. One at 12, one at 2, and one at 3, I think. So I got the 3 wag walks lined up, and they're all within the northwest side, Logan Square, North Center area. So they're all. I should have them all. Let me see what times they all actually are. I got one that I'm going to right now at 12. I've got the destination filter on for Lyft. I've got 12, 3, and 4. Okay. So that's pretty good. It's not bad. And let's see if I get a ride up. Get a destination filter up to this place. Knock these out right away. I gotta eat all this fruit, man. I think the reason why I didn't want to get up is because I ate all those gummy worms and the peanut butter monster mix and all that stuff yesterday. That was basically like my meal, and it may have contributed to temporary energy, but overall, not so much. Long-term energy was crashed. So I think fruits may contribute to more longer energy. I think I missed my turn. Can I still get there? No, yeah, through haze, okay. It's a beautiful day though, oh my god. I love autumn, bro. It's 66 degrees. Beautiful trees, the sun's shining, straight blue skies. Driving to this man, that was a risky move in front of this cop. Driving through, look at this. It's just so gorgeous. Look at this big statue we got. I don't know if you can see that big golden statue over here. You can see it behind me. Oh my gosh, it's so ridiculously pretty outside. I'm so glad to be able to just cruise and relax and just walk dogs, make some money. Hopefully between that time period there, I can do a few caviar orders. Starbucks is sending me this friggin' notification. Hey, double star day, which I may fall for, because I made this coffee yesterday with just maple syrup and cocoa. But I don't know if I'm down to drink that right now. I popped a couple of roadies, so I did pop the Yohimbe too. So I'll probably be pretty jacked in about an hour or so, around my time that I normally wake up, like 2 o'clock. Even if I've been awake from 5 a.m., 2 o'clock's the time I seem to wake up, maybe, sometimes. But I'm really appreciative of this 90.1 radio station, the Moody radio station, man. It's really great. Really great. Hear things from all different perspectives, different walks of life, that I know have to be true because I was on the station for Kurt Goff. So this one lady called and they're talking about adultery, and this woman called that they've been married for all these years, they have like grandchildren, and her husband cheated on her with her sister and her best friend. It's like crazy stuff that's going on, and for other people's lives, I gotta pray for them. takes, this life is bigger than me, Other people have way bigger problems than me. Just in debt that I'm trying to get out of, And then they had Michael Heiser on, talking about the Unseen Realm book with some pretty epic, piano music behind it. And Janet Parshall. Janet Parshall in the Market, something like that. She's quite a bold, adamant, excellent speaker as well. So those are some great resources I can just tap into right on the radio, man. Here's some really cool things. I'm also appreciative of YouTube. This guy, Ryan Hildreth, he's interviewing all of these other young entrepreneurs in their 20s, younger than me, that are making thousands of dollars a month. In all different ways. Investing in real estate, the stock market, Forex trading, it's just like Mark Nathan's dream. Just like Mark Nathan's dream of his inspiring motivational talks of having all of these young people achieving all of their dreams, doing all what they want to do, but actually doing it. actually doing it, actually making this kind of money, not just talking about it or having a dream. And an actual way to do it, So it's pretty inspiring. So I'm excited. This is my plan now. The dude, I really appreciate what that dude said in the interview I saw this morning was, you got to understand the market that you're doing it. You've got to see value in it, and you've got to understand it. So if you don't see value in it, don't invest in it. If you don't understand it, don't invest in it. That's what he said. He's 22, and he's making 20 grand a month. That's the title of his thing. He's got 36,000 YouTube subscribers. So I'm glad he said that, because now I'm at the point where I don't see value in the Amway business. I'm pretty sure I understand it after 5 years. So I'm not going to invest in it anymore. I'm starting to see value in Bitcoin from all this enthusiastic and exciting profits I see people making, but I don't understand it. So I'm not going to invest in it just yet, because I really don't understand it. They're talking about how there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin that can be mined, and they'll all be mined by 2040 or something. It's just like gold mining, but it can only be mined by computers. I don't understand that. I like to think I have a certain understanding of grasp of computers and electronics. I grew up with it. I have an associate's in electronic computer technology, but I don't understand what this Bitcoin mining is all about. I understand binary, zeros and ones. I understand the basic overall concepts. I truly don't understand everything, how CDs really work or all that. I put together a radio, and I kind of understand it. Not really, though. I know it's just pretty magical to me. It's really magical, just like electricity. I guess you understand how to manipulate it, how to use it, but it's still a magical force, really. I remember when I was a kid, my mom would always want me to make sure that I understood how certain mathematical formulas worked in algebra and stuff, but I didn't care. I was just okay, whatever. This is what makes it work. This is the right answer. I don't care how or why. This is just what the right answer. Let's just move forward from there. But my mom would always make sure that I understood why, which is important. So you gotta understand why Bitcoin works, and I don't have the time to invest to figure out why right now. I'm focused on making my $5 grand this month, getting out of debt, making guaranteed income, and then once I have my debts paid off, even on Moody Radio and Money Market, or Money Wise, whatever the guy talks about, should you invest while you're in debt? And he says no. So I'm in agreement with that. I'm not going to invest just yet while I'm still in pretty severe debt. 2 years ago, when I did a financial assessment with Brian, who's a part of another network marketing company that's involved in finances and life insurance and stuff like that. He even said that I was in a pretty severe financial situation, and that was just before I lost my job. And then I went a year without a job. I only earned like $12,000, $1,000 a month with Lyft for an entire year, as I was going out playing guitar at places, not earning much income, and I was spending a lot of money. I was on the VIP bundle for a whole year, $250 a month. I was on a Ditto most of those months, at least $300. I was buying lots of food. I would go and buy like the Yum butters, really expensive butters. I would try and buy healthy foods. Whoa, we got a Beamer up here, a new one. I would try and buy really healthy foods to stay healthy. Buy lots of grapes, like $30 for a day's food. So I was continuing to dig myself into even deeper debt without a job, believing that eating healthy would help contribute to my mood and my energy levels that would create more income, instead of just making the income first and living within my means. So I know that I'm not in the best financial situation now, so I'm doing what I can, what I have to get myself out of it. And thank the Lord Jesus Christ that through Him I can do all things, through Him who strengthens me. And all those rich proverbs that I shared with you guys. The Lord's blessing, He makes rich, and He adds no sorrow to it. The Lord has given me the power to get wealth in order to establish His covenants. Just to bless everyone, bless all the inhabitants of the earth. So I'm glad I got those 3 wag walks lined up. I'm going to just drive Lyft from 5 to 9 and then go back home, clean up, and then if I can, then just go back out and drive Lyft again. I may just do 5 to 7 to get the peak rides in, and then if I'm just feeling super jacked up, which I should, if I'm gonna eat all this fruit instead of all the other stuff instead of buying anything else, like buying KFC or McDonald's, just eat all this fruit that I bought before it goes bad, stay energized, and bike around, do a few caviar orders, get some energy out, and then I'll destination filter home right about 9, help clean up, and then I'll probably go back out and drive till who knows when. My goal is to get up tomorrow and go from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. and start a normal schedule again. I'm not chasing no Lyft things because that was so lame. I got 8 rides. I started at 5, but the promo was from 7 to 1, and I was online the entire time, and I got 8 rides. A little more than 1 ride an hour. It was horrible. I was around Wrigleyville nearly the entire time. Like, wow, I could not believe that, how slow it was. I wasn't doing jack. I was just freaking, I don't know why it was so slow. That's what mostly discouraged me, I think, from even getting up. I just put all that effort in, stayed on, and I didn't get any result from that. So, but what I should do is not have the results dictate my attitude or my emotions. I should be grounded in who I am in God. I'm working my plan. I'm doing what I said I was going to do. For the most part, I may not be waking up on time, but I hope to soon. I hope to stay on track and get in a good regimen, a good schedule that I'm used to, that I can plan my other things around. I know that I'm going to sleep around this time. I know that I'm going to get up around this time and have it be the same every day. That would be so ideal. That's what I want to get going. If I can make that consistent 5 a.m. to 9 a.m., then 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. lifting and sleeping in between there, and then in between that time, exercising by walking dogs and delivering caviar, that's going to be so ideal. I believe I can make that happen. I did it already for Monday, one day, and it would have worked out had I just not woken up at 12 o'clock the next day. So that's what I'm going to keep pushing for. Stay persistent. Stay consistent in that. And I don't see why I can't do the same thing next week. Only next week I probably am going to do more than just Lyft. Just have Uber and Lyft on. Because chasing these promos, having only one app on, seems to be severely limiting. Because I'm just waiting for requests all this time. When I probably could have gotten an order from another app and put my time to greater use. So I'll review it this Sabbath day, check it out, see how much time I had been online and how much time I was actually working. I wonder if I go straight here. I'm at the whacker lights out. Okay. Yeah. So I'm staying with my plan for this week and only doing Lyft, only doing caviar, only doing WAG. Via keeps sending me these promos too. I mean, next week I may just have them all on. Lyft, Uber, Via, and then in between get the WAGs in, WAGs, Postmates, Caviar, Uber Eats, have all of them on. My only thing with that is this old phone, it may not be able to switch that easily or handle all of that. So maybe I'll just need to use this phone. I can't use this phone because I bought this phone off of Letgo for $200. I thought it was a good deal. And I thought it was just because it's cracked right by the camera up here. But and then I put my SIM card in, it worked that day. I didn't use it for a while. I decided to start using it again because I put a new screen protector on my other phone. And it didn't work out. I was doing a Lyft ride, picked these girls up, and then all of a sudden, boom, it went out. No SIM card, it says. I was like, oh geez. I swapped it into my other phone and it worked again. So called them up. T-Mobile says that there's a balance due on this phone. So the guy just stopped paying on his T-Mobile thing and he just sold this phone to me. And I can't pay it because it's not the agreement, the contract. It's not in my name. It's in that guy's name. And I messaged him to let go. I have not received a response yet. So I may just use this phone as a recording mechanism for me. A way to express myself, get my ideas out there, push it up on YouTube. If I can, my Wi-Fi is down, so maybe I'll go to Starbucks or something. Hopefully there's going to be some parking over here off Illinois. I'm like straight up downtown right now. Straight up downtown. That's a nice 20-minute message to wake myself up here. I'm still going for this. This power driver bonus, 40 peak rides, 80 total rides for $1,100 guaranteed. 3 WAG walks a day, as many caviar orders. I got $5,000 this month. But it's like Abril, my passenger yesterday, was talking about how whenever you say you want something, you set an intention, then life tests you to see how much you really want it. Do you want that $5,000 more than you want to sleep right now? Then you want to... That's my biggest issue for sure. Do you want to work your plan to get what you want more than you want temporary satisfaction? Or immediate gratification? You set this plan. I said it. I set the plan. If I work the plan, I'll get what I want. But then I don't work the plan because I want immediate gratification. I want to sleep. And that's just what it is, I guess, you know. Yeah, I got you, you freaking taxi. You're gonna honk at the bike. Alright, so I'm still gonna work it. I'm awake now, so I'm gonna work my plan. I'm still gonna push for this. Let's get it!
Ready to go! Yeah, he's ready for a walk.
Alright, I'm finished with that wag walk. 12:53. I had to evacuate the bowels. Went to that little Malnati's over there. Wrecked that place. Whew. Feeling way better. And now I've got an hour until my next wag walk. I don't know if that's gonna be enough time. I'm pretty sure it's an hour. So it's at 3, so I've got 2 hours. Let's go do some caviar orders. One silly dog.
Oh yeah, you silly guy. You silly little guy. Mr. Carlos. Just bury your face in the pillows. Oh yeah. That feels good, huh? Yeah, you like that? There you go. Oh yeah. So soft. Yeah. Feels good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, such a good guy. Yeah, such a nice little guy. Oh yeah. Such a nice guy. You fast too? Yeah, you're a fast little guy. Get some good exercise there, huh? Alright, buddy. Yeah. Alright, buddy. Peace. Peace. Peace out.
Alright. So I already knocked out 3 wag walks. It's 3:47. I'm going to go to another one right now. I did 4 in a day. Because I got that one in between the 3 that I had already scheduled. Because I was waiting for a caviar order and this one was already ready. It was less than a mile from me. Might as well knock it out, take it. But now, since I already scheduled this one, it's all the way in Logan Square. I'm over here in like River North, and it's a half-hour drive or a half-hour bike. And I ain't feeling like biking all the way over there right now, because then I gotta bike all the way back, and I may not make it in time. I may not make it in time for my 5 o'clock. Gotta start lifting, so I'm just gonna.
Those.com, I could go on and on.
I'm just gonna drive there, eat some fruit on the way, and rock and roll like that. But what I'm thinking from now on is I'm only going to accept wag walks within a certain zip code. Either the River North zip code or the Gold Coast zip code. Those 2 are my favorite areas. I already know them pretty well from doing caviar in those orders. There's a lot of really nice people. The dogs are usually bigger dogs, at least in River North. They're bigger dogs and they meet bigger dogs and they're all really friendly. They don't bark at each other. They don't bite. They don't have to worry about nothing. They're all friendly dogs. And just like the people there are friendly as well. River North seems like my spot, the place I want to live in the future. Maybe next year, if I can find a good spot, I'm out of debt and I'm still making good money. Get a pad in River North. That would be boss. Gold Coast is nice. It was really close to Oak Street Beach, which is pretty rad. But River North is where I think I want to be. So I'm gonna go eat some grapes, eat some fruit, and walk these dogs. Enjoying this beautiful autumn day. Oh, good job, you guys.
Bella and Bowie. Yeah, he walks so good. What we got over here? What we got over here at this big tree? Sniff it out.